Good morning. Since you don't listen to anything I say anyway, who's got a question? It's been well established. He fell. Do we know what? Do we know the play when it occurred? Play 43 of the, no, I don't know the play. All I know is he's had a sore shoulder after practice, but seems to think that it'll be manageable. He's not working today, but that's normal. He normally has Wednesday. Last week he did work on Wednesday and Thursday as well, and Friday. Sore, because he hadn't had much action, but okay, he's still treating, a couple of things, but just being smart about it now. He is practicing today, yeah. I didn't say over and overlook. I didn't say that at all. I said respect all, fear none. Get it right, come on. This is a very, very good football team, as you well know. They're 5-2. They've scored an awful lot of points. They've given up some yards, no doubt about it. Their loss early in the year was prior to our Buffalo game, so we had a chance to look at that. And I'm sure they would say the turnovers were the demise in that game. And then the other day, Pittsburgh did what the formula that anyone would like to copy. They really only had the Patriots 50 plays. Pittsburgh had the ball for 39 minutes, 22 seconds. Pittsburgh was able to keep the Patriot third downs under control. I think that was 30%, even though they are 50% on the season on third down, which is an awesome stat, to be honest with you, to be able to do that. They went into Pittsburgh. It was a very physical game. They're 5-2. They've won 20 straight ball games at home, and we're excited about having an opportunity to play against a team of this caliber.
I know you talk about respect all fear none. I know that. I know every game is a tough game and all that stuff, but there's no debating the recent success, perennial success of the teams that you've got coming up here, and the fact that they're all playing well. So you communicate to these guys. Here comes the real test.
We're playing this one game this week, I think. Not the other ones. We'll play it one at a time. Everyone's aware of the schedule, but we're excited about that.
Tom, can you talk about the problem Welker presents and what the Steelers did with him, and can you just go with one guy out, or do you have to mix it up?
Well, I think you got to mix it up. I think Ike Taylor obviously had a good ball game, but Welker made his plays as well as he always does. Extremely difficult to cover one-on-one. Very, very quick. Used up the field much more than you would think in the vertical game as well. Certainly is the one of the two go-to guys, if you will. The two tight ends are playing an awful lot. Hernandez is used as a receiver and defended as such. So what's happened there is Green Ellis and Ridley, along with Falk coming back, have really given them a great combination in terms of their running backs as well, and the ability to throw the ball to the running back.
Coach, can you talk about the contributions of fair pass from Jake Allen?
Jake has fought his way into an opportunity. He's taken full advantage of it. He's played very well. He came here as a practice squad player and was utilized in that capacity as a blocking tight end and has developed into much more than that. Bear is Mr. Versatile. He's used in a lot of special teams. He's used as a tight end, used as a fullback. He's been caught for holding a couple of times here that we're trying like crazy to work on to make sure he's not a marked man in that capacity. But he's done a good job for us. It changed. I don't know how much it changed. It was the fulfillment of a dream come true, without a doubt. But seems like a long time ago.
I know, but it is the first, to use my word, meaningful, non-preseason time. You're playing them since then. When you hear talk of it or people reflect on people, how much
Well, no doubt they were, an undefeated football team that was, very, very rare in our league to go through the entire season undefeated, which they did. And, certainly a tremendous challenge for us at the time because of the quality of their football team, both offense, defense, and all the things that they represent, how well they played, the number of Super Bowls that they had won, same basic unit, still together. So, sure, it was a heck of a win for us, no doubt about it.
If you think back to like your game plans, I don't know how much coaches can replay things in your head, but where is that your best ever? Do you consider that one of your best coaching jobs? What you had your team ready to do?
Well, there've been a few of those. Thank you for asking, but that was certainly. I can't remember it right now. It's so far back, but it was a pretty good job. We'll see. It's going to be day to day. He tells me he's better and says all the right things, but he's not going to work today. He's going to get pushed a little harder this week. We'll see. He's practiced. He practiced probably 50% of the time last week, and we'll see if he can't continue along with Prince. Before someone asks, Prince will get a little bit more this week too.
How about Bradshaw?
Bradshaw is not practicing today.
Did he do any damage to that foot, or is it just
It's swollen and sore.
The Patriots tight ends, do they have identifiable roles or are they interchangeable?
Gronkowski's very good as a blocker, as a receiver, as a big, strong individual in the passing game, in the middle of the field, or wherever they might choose to use him. And the young kid is very good up the field, a polished, if you will, receiver, and they use them just as a part of their significant passing game, whether it's 2 tight ends and 3 wide receivers, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, no matter what it is.
Did the further test on Bosses, and did he show anything else?
No,
Is he going to go today?
no.
What kind of impact is Haynesworth making for them on defense?
They're stout. I mean, there's 6 of the 7 teams they've played have not rushed for 100 yards. So
Have you guys faced a team that plays as much zone coverage as they do?
first 3 games they played a lot of man.
Finishing has been a big emphasis for this team this year. You said you've done a lot of research in the past why this thing started off very well and then kind of had some difficulty. Did you discover any common themes? Was there anything you discovered in the offseason?
Finish better. Play better in the fourth quarter. Play stronger. Be the more physical team.
I just, we asked a lot of questions about Eli, but particularly in the fourth quarter. How much better has he been in the fourth quarter?
He's played very well, first through the fourth. But fourth quarter's been a big emphasis for us, and he's played exceptionally well in the fourth quarter.
Tom, it's pretty rare when a team's 5-2 like they are, and they have a pretty significant ranking of last in something like they do in defense. Is that, what do you see that a symptom of, and do you think you can exploit that this week?
Well, obviously they've made some philosophical changes. They've had some players that were starters that are not there, that were starters that are not starting, that so on and so forth. So they've maneuvered to try to be the best that they can back there, and of late they've settled on a certain style, and I would assume that they're still trying to work in that area, as we all are in the areas that we're not very good at.
If we can go back to Eli for a minute, you always dismiss us when we ask you about the credit you get at large. Eli doesn't.
I don't get any credit. What are you talking about?
On Monday, for instance, on SportsCenter, a football analyst wouldn't put Eli in his top 5, and in fact said Cam Newton was a better quarterback. When you hear things like that, does that bother you when it's about your?
I don't pay any attention to it, to be honest with you. I never heard that, but I don't pay any attention to it.
What's ESPN, he says. Anything else?
Tom, given Nix's cloudy
Practice is being canceled to answer. What is this now?
given Nix's cloudy status, how much do you have to look to Manningham or Cruz to step up into that kind of role, or do you really have to make some adjustments
Well, you have to make adjustments, but you still are expecting, just like under any circumstance, we ask the guys that are coming along to step up and get their game going, and we ask the guys that are currently there that you're going to have to play better. Okay, thank you.